Hello and welcome back to Talk of the Town, joined today by another fabulous news partner. We're talking with Cheryl Hartung, who's a volunteer for Occupaws, and we love having you.
Thanks. It's
Thanks
always
for
great.
joining us.
It's just always great.
And you always bring some fabulous furry friends.
I
Today, we have a
do.
very special guest. Who is this?
I'm kind of going, because usually I bring in the adorably cute puppies.
We do love that.
This one, she's going to give us a dog here,
give
I
a
guess.
bow. There you
See,
go.
she can look cute too, right? This is a working dog. This is Aurora. She is 4.5 years old now. Her person right now is on a cruise. And so she is, having a little retreat of her own. She is back with her original puppy raisers, who happen to be obviously within the Occupaws organization.
Right.
Some of the head honchos there, kind of having the time of her life, seeing some of the puppies she knew when she was a pup, and getting to play and having a good time. But that's nice for her too, because she's a really good worker. I'll tell you just a little bit about her person. Her person is super athletic, marathons, javelin, so very active, which you wouldn't necessarily think of with someone like that, having a guide dog,
Right.
But still does need that in everyday life. So this was a really good pairing of the dog to the person, because she is also very active, walks very briskly, and that kind of person needed that kind of dog.
Wow, it's amazing how you are able to pair them up like that. And just all of the training and things that go on to get them to this point. It's really incredible seeing a working dog here who is having the time of her life on homecoming vacation. Let's talk a little bit about puppy sitters. Now, This is something that you, of course, are familiar with and can share with us. What does that mean?
So her person is on a cruise. Someone needs to take care of her while that's happening. This happens a lot at this time of year. It's the holidays. People have family commitments. Sometimes it's easier to travel with your dog than others. I did it at Thanksgiving time. But a lot of times it's best to leave the dog that you're raising behind, and so we need puppy sitters as well as puppy raisers. So as is obvious, it's a little shorter term commitment. It's anything from a weekend to a long weekend to I've had dogs for probably up to 2 weeks while their raisers are off doing other things. So this time of year especially, we need lots of puppy sitters.
Gotcha.
The raisers get really busy, as we all do at this time of year.
Right. That might be the perfect job for somebody who wants to have a dog around for a little while, but you also want to be able to give it back.
Exactly.
So if you're watching and that sounds like you, a great volunteer opportunity. But to your point, you also need puppy raisers, which is one of the things that you do. And let's talk about food, because obviously there's a lot of expenses involved with raising a dog. Where do you get the food for these dogs?
We're really lucky with a lot of our fundraisers that a lot of the expenses are taken care of for crates and just bowls and dishes. But the food especially we get from From, which is a dog food manufacturer, I will call. And that's really nice to know that you don't have that responsibility, that financial responsibility as a raiser or a sitter, because it hasn't always been that way, but that From donates the dog food, and she
knows she's on camera. Look at her.
She is in the harness, but we've had the dogs in here before in their vests, either in training, and you'll have the From name on there, because we really appreciate what they do for Occupaws.
Any support that you can get, which is really what else we're going to talk about today, is some events and things that you can do to help support Occupaws. What is the Cookie Walk?
Yes, Cookie Walks is still happening December 16th. It's going to be at the East Side Club, Monona Drive. And as the name indicates, there will be lots of cookies there, pounds and pounds of cookies to be buying if you don't have time to do the baking. And in addition, there will be vendors and crafts. There will be 45 different booths set up so that you can find some gift giving ideas, and always a raffle. And it benefits Occupaws.
Wow, well, you had me at cookies, but it all sounds fabulous. And I want to share what Amazon Smile is.
Yeah, now I don't know whether some people may have heard of Amazon Smile, but again, this time of year, you're going to be doing a lot of shopping. I do a lot of it online. It's easier. And if you go to smile.amazon.com, you can choose to make donations to, we hope, Occupaws. It's 0.5% of what your sales or your purchases are, and it benefits charities, and Occupaws is one of those charities that you can choose. So, maybe before you finish all the rest of your online Christmas shopping, give us, think about helping out these folks.
Yes, if you want to eliminate all the Amazon guilt, give back. You'll be fine.
There.
Well, you're lovely. Thank you so much for joining us, and what a sweet pup. Thanks for bringing a working dog for us to see. That's fun. All right, Cookies for Sale is on December 16th at Eastside Club on Monona Drive, a great event to be a part of. And of course, if you want more information about helping Occupaws, you can go to their website. This is Cheryl Hartung, a volunteer. We are Talk of the Town. I want to thank all of our guests for being here. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.